Well, a somber beginning to the morning here if you are a Canadian hockey fan. As the less deserving team wins gold this morning. And we're going to get a start here to Game 3 out here in Tri-Cities. Gullyman fires it in deep. Puck's around the back of the net. Brooks still battling for it there. He's trying to scoop it out front. Taken away by the American player. Now it's dipped around the back, the far side. Morrow's going to step up off the blue line and pound that in deep. Portolato chasing it down. Bodies his man. Gullyman now. He's taken down. Puck comes back into the neutral zone. And it's a 2-on-1. Pass comes in. And he couldn't handle the pass. Shot comes through the blue paint. Back into the corner for Gullyman. Gullyman plays it up to Portolato. Portolato trying to step around his man to get going. And he's shut down at the red line. Now back the other way. Good stick lift there by Nick Borden. And first shot almost came in there. Now Martin trying to step away with it, and he does. Martin looking for a lane now to split the D. And he gets through, but defender grabs the puck away from him there last moment. He was trying to drive in towards the net. Puck fired into the neutral zone. Icing waved off. Case Hart chasing it down. Around the back of the net, picked up by Tri-Cities. Pass up to neutral zone is pinched off by Martin. And the Americans come out with it. Shot down around the back of the net. Robinson's in the corner digging. Puck comes out to the middle, picked up by Barrick. Barrick looking for a lane now. Case Hart driving up the wall. Puck taken away. Americans drive it in. Martin grabs it, scoops it up high. Bouncing puck rolls into the neutral zone. Case Hart tried to get it off to Beauchamp on the far side. Pass was taken away. Now picked up by Robinson. Played forward to Case Hart. Pass taken away. Puck in the neutral zone. Around the back now for Barrick. Barrick having a look. Scoops it forward to Massimo Larata. Larata battling up against the half wall here. He's going to unable to get the puck clear now, and the shot comes in blocked by Barrick. Now Robinson leaves it for Case Hart. Case Hart puts it to the middle, trying to find Larata streaking through. Pass taken away by the Americans. Halifax on his bike there, pokes the puck away last moment. Good defensive move there by Halifax to stop a sure shot on net anyways. Puck rolls back to the blue line. Halifax trying to take that away. Barrick takes the pass away now and scoops it to the middle. Shot comes in just over the bar. And the wraparound attempt is shut down. Barrick picks up the puck around the back of the net. Americans come out with it. Shot attempts blocked. Robinson fires it up, trying to find Kissick. Pass taken away. Shot rolls off the side of the net. Now Barrick in the corner. Picks up the puck, skates it forward for Kissick. Kissick gets around his man. It's a 3-on-1 for Trail. Lyndon Kissick driving wide. Put a nice pass to Larata. Larata shot. Big save by the keeper. Lost the stream there for a sec. Martin driving through, top of the slot here. Shot. Oh, pass over the far side there. Puck was just in front of Beauchamp. Couldn't get the shot off. Jenner fires it in. back for the Americans. Battle up against the wall there for Martin. Trying to find the best spot to video here. Picked up by Hart. Hart having a look. Going for a skate. Cuts through. Case Hart driving in. Just overhandles the puck there last moment. Americans on the attack, the neutral zone. Pass taken away by Case Hart. Now Halifax digging for it. Halifax going back around the back of his net. It's Bennett Halifax on a rush. Across the blue line. Passes over to the far side. Lorado with a shot. That's blocked. Puck rolls off the side of the net. It's around the back of the net. Lorado with possession. Trying to find an outlet out front there. Lorado dips it out front. Kissick trying to get a stick on it. Backhand pass. Doesn't make the mark. And the Americans make their way out with it here through the neutral zone. As they cut through on the attack. Pass comes through the slot. Shut down by Robinson. Lorado trying to get going here. Back for Robinson once more. And fired in by Luke Robinson. That rings around the back of the net all the way into the far left corner. Portolato off the bench. Disturbs the play and picks up the puck. And tries to cut into the slot now as Borden's trying to do the work as well. The Tri-Cities come out with it. Jenner takes a body and draws a penalty here. Face-off drawn over to the side. Barrett gets rid of it to the blue line. Shot rolls in. Brinson steers to the side. Now the Americans drive it back to the blue line. Driven into the corner. Tad Lee's going to get there. Scoops the puck up in the corner. Pokes it. Taken away by the Americans. Pass comes out to almost to the slot there. Taken away now by Martin as Barrett drives into the corner. And relieves the pressure deep. Way offside. Off the draw, Martin scoops it. He'll chase it down here, shorthanded. Defender overhandles the puck. Skips into the neutral zone here. Pass off to the far side, won't connect. Lee's going to drive back for it. Circling around the back of the net's Tad Lee, having a look forward. Plays the puck to Martin. Bouncing puck just goes over his stick. And a good forecheck there by Martin to get the puck loose. Through the neutral zone now. Disturbing the play is Martin. Pass comes out. Blocked by Lee. Lee has it in his skates now, and he's body cross-checked down to the boards, and that's a penalty for the Tri-City Americans. Four-on-four hockey here for 42 seconds. Puck comes out to the neutral zone. Morrow fires it in. Americans have possession. Pass off to the far side. Coming to the neutral zone now with a good back check there by Lorada. Puck squirts loose here for Robinson. Robinson contested heavily there. Tries to spring the puck loose of his own, but it comes back now for Lorada. Up off the glass, trying to find Halifax. Pass taken away. Now Lorada is on the way, and he gets tripped up there last moment. Otherwise, he was gone. And he'll fire the puck in deep, go for a change in personnel. Tri-City Americans gather up the puck here. We're going to be on a power play for 2 minutes, 14 seconds now. The Americans trying to get on the attack here, shorthanded. Overskates the puck. Kissick loses his footing there. Portolato now tries to clear the zone. And puck comes back into neutral zone, fired in by the Americans. Puck's on the back of the net with Robinson. Robinson to Kissick, who feeds Portolato. Portolato look to the far side for Jenner. Jenner skates it in, fires it in. Puck's on the back of the net. Americans come out with it. Shot down deep. Minute 34 remain in the power play for Trail. Pass attempt shut down by the Americans, but it squirts loose here for Gullyman. Gullyman's got Borden on the far side, wide open. Didn't have vision for it. Now it's around the back of the net for Borden. Plays it out front. Nobody on the doorstep, which is a crucial element in a power play. Now there's a foot race for it. Barrick gets a stick on it. Puck comes to Lee. Lee, quick pass to Gullyman. Gullyman trying to play it from his knees. Portolato scoops it up. He's got one in front of him, one behind him, nobody with him. Portolato driving wide, taking off the puck. And the Americans drive it back out. Barrick holds it in. Oh, he doesn't hold it in. So they call it offside there. .720 remaining in period one. 0-0 game so far. A couple opportunities both ways. Trail looking to hold off the Americans as long as they can. Hart chasing into the corner. Tri-Cities fires it around the back of the net, and it rings up the wall. Jenner is going to get there, but it's pinched back out. Now Morrow with the puck. Pass off to the far side, finds Case Hart. Hart to Martin. Martin across the blue line, driving wide with it. Martin plays it out to the high slot. That's pass is taken away, and pressure relieved. Back even strength. And that will be icing. Play resumes in the American territory. It's picked up. Headman pass. Robinson gets a stick on it. Good defensive play there by Robinson to hold off an opportunity there for the Americans. Now Luke Robinson around the back of the net with it. Plays it forward to Kissick. Kissick taps it for Halifax. Halifax drives it in deep and gets tripped. And looks like it's icing. Nope, waved off. Didn't even make it all the way down. And he whistled it down. Scooped out. Lorada drives through. Lorada looking for a breakaway here. Lorada with a step. Massimo couldn't get the shot off that he wanted there. He was caught up with there last moment. Now the puck springs loose to the high slot. And the Americans back on the attack. Barrett swiping away at it. Gets the puck free. Now the puck in the corner. Picked up by Barrick. Needs to be a little more stern with that puck to get it out. As the Americans gather it up, and they're in the corner now. Possession still with the Americans. Driving through the slot here. Backhand shot comes in. Was a weak one. It was blocked. Now Jenner's going to pick it up. Jenner going for a skate. Fires it into the corner. Gullyman's going to chase it down. Puck comes back for Portolato. Driving through. Portolato had a little bit of momentum there. And just the stick poke at the last moment there. Back the other way for the Americans on the attack. Barrick loses his footing. Shot, scores. Play resumes, down 1 goal. Shot wings wide of the net, far side. Puck in the corner now. Tad Lee picks it up. Plays it up off the wall. Around the back of the net. Americans with possession. Poked off the puck by Lee. Americans try to get gathered up. Case Hart taken down. He'll draw a penalty. Lee. What? Thought for sure there was a tripping penalty to the Americans, but turns out Trail takes a hooking penalty. Fan on the shot out front. Jenner fires it up off the wall. Larada trying to get it around his man, and he does. Puck now in the American zone. Breakout attempt shut down by Halifax. Trail takes possession of the puck. Larada drives around down the wall. That puck's taken away and fired around the back of the net. Americans pick it up in the corner, come up the half wall. Larada's there, holds him off again, and drives the puck deep there for Halifax. Now the puck comes loose for Martin. Martin in an offside, for Halifax was in an offside position. Martin picks it up, shot over top of the bar. Jenner's going to get there, plays it down deep for Martin. Trail doing a good job killing this penalty here with lots of pressure. Kissick picks it up now. Plays it back to Jenner with a one-timer. Fans on that shot. And it's back the other way. The Americans on the attack here. Shot over the bar. Kissick picks it up. Fires it up off the wall, but not out. Kissick again. Second attempt. Gets rid of it. Deep. .139 remaining in the power play here to the Americans. Pass attempt out to the neutral zone. Martin's going to take away that lane, but the Americans gather up the puck. Robinson gets a stick lift, takes the puck away. It's around the back of the net for Robinson. Shootout attempt blocked. Robinson with a second opportunity here with the puck. Plays it up off the wall, but not out. Fired towards the net, taken away by Barrick, and Barrick flings it. Now Martin with a foot race here. And Americans gather it up. Plays to the neutral zone, taken away by Portolato. Portolato fires it to the far side. Martin's going to pick it up, try to slap that deep. Portolato pokes it, finishes off the job. And the puck rolls into Tri-City American territories with 54 seconds remaining in the power play to the Tri-City Americans, and just 22 short seconds in period one. And now looks like there's a penalty here to Trail again. That'll end period one. Two guys in the box to start the first period, or second period, 27-second 5-on-3 for the Americans. Down 1 goal here so far. 5-on-3 here to start the second period. Looks like they're just working out the clock here right now. Martin wins the draw, picked up by Jenner. Jenner fires it over to Martin. Martin cuts through, he's got a lane. Martin shoots, hits the post. Nice opportunity there for Trail to get on the board. Now it's back the other way for the Americans. Shot rolls wide on the net. On the back of the net, shot comes in. Brinson jumps on it. Down one guy here for 2:06. Martin fires it into the neutral zone. He rings it around the back of the net. Martin's going to chase it down. Martin gets to it. Plays it over to Halifax. Halifax got a lane here. Shot. Big save. There's a rebound. It's in the corner. And now the Americans will go to the bench for cross-checking. And now there's another stick infraction there. He's stirring it up.
Hey, don't forget about 80 in the cross-check. Do we not have the first one?
Yeah, where's the cross-check?
Jenner. Shot taken away. Martin has it. Fires. Pad save. Pass comes out to the far side for Halifax. Halifax rolls it towards the net, and it's in the corner now. It's a 4-on-4 hockey game here for 37 seconds. And the Trail will be on the power play here for over 5 minutes. Pass around the back of the net for Halifax. Halifax makes a bad decision there on the pass, and the puck will end up down deep into Trail territory. On the back of the net, picked up by Lee. Lee looks like he wants to go for a skate. Plays the two to Martin. He's got one man to beat. Martin gets around his man. Martin drives in. Shot. Big save. There's a rebound for Halifax. Another big save. Follow up for Lee. Couldn't get the shot off. Lee again fires it. That's blocked. Now it rolls back to Jenner. Jenner fires it. Takes a redirect. Halifax chases it down. Played up off the wall. Lee picks it up. Plays it over to Hart. Hart with a one-timer. Redirected. Oh, and it's just wide there as Martin gets a handle on it. Back to Case Hart. Hart plays it over to Lee. Lee couldn't get the shot off as he was contested. And the Americans get rid of it. Close call there for Tri-Cities as Trail was hunting for it. Jenner flicks it over to the far side. Couldn't connect on the pass, and the Tri-City Americans get rid of it. There's a foot race, puck in the corner. American player gets to it first, gathers it up. American drives around, puts it out front. Blocked, picked up by Martin. Martin now, cutting wide. Trying to get around his man. Martin, shot. Big blocker save. Now Loretta trying to follow up, and puck's relieved. Halifax screaming for it, and the puck ends up in the netting.
Let's go, Black! Let's go, boys!
Barrick has the puck. Looking for a pass to the far side. It was behind him. And Case Hart couldn't gather it up. Now the Americans retreat back into their own territory with the puck. Luring them in deep. Possession still with the Americans in the corner. Halifax going to try to get there now. Poked away by Hart. Halifax has it in the corner. Tries to play it out front there, but the pass was taken away. And now Lorada chasing his man down. Puck rolls up the wall and deep by the Americans. Puck squirts loose, flicked off to the far side for Lorada. Lorada fires it in deep, still 2:42 remaining in the power play.
Let's go, Cole! Let's go, buddy, get intense!
Puck around the back of the net. Barrick feeds it to Kissick. He gets taken away from him there on the half wall. Puck rolls out towards the front of the net, picked up by Robinson, who plays it to the middle for Martin. Steps around his man, but puck stayed there. Now Barrick tries to get it out, and he was held up. Puck's up against the wall now. Comes loose for Martin. Martin shovels it out to the blue line, fired back in by the Americans with 1:57 on that power play. Puck comes back to the blue liner. Kissick trying to chase him down. Steps around through the high slot. Looking dangerous here. Shot comes in wide of the net. Americans fire it out front. And now Martin picks it up. Martin cutting wide. Taking off the puck. Puck rolls to the far side. Beauchamp chasing it down. Beauchamp leaves it for Jenner. Jenner fires it towards the net. It's around the back of the net. Now Gullyman. Gullyman bodied off the puck. And 1:15 remaining in the power play here for Trail. Puck fired back for Jenner. Jenner trying to flick it in, and he's taken down off the puck, and the Americans are back on the counterattack here. Puck rolls in to the corner. Americans have it. Around the back of the net. Plays it out front. Brinson going to kick it away. Jenner has it. Plays it up high off the glass, and that rolls out. 49 seconds remaining in the power play. Americans fired up to the neutral zone. Portulato chasing his man down. Takes him off the puck. Now Portulato getting his feet moving. Portulato cutting through in the middle. Couldn't get around that man there, though, and held up as Gullyman picks it up. Gullyman has it. Gullyman fires it in. Takes a deflection there, and the Americans pick up the puck. And just 10 seconds remaining in the power play here for Trail. And the puck flinged out, and that should pretty much do it for that double minor. Halfway through the second frame. Lorada plays it to Halifax. Halifax cuts in. Poked off the puck. Lorada trying to pick it up. And the Americans at the blue line with the puck. Pass off to the far side. Man lost his footing. Lorada's going to fire it in. That goes D to D for the Americans as they cut their way out with it. Puck deep in the corner. Halifax getting a stick on it. Held off by Morrow. Fired out front off the side of the net. Jenner's going to pick it up. Jenner fires it up off the wall. Couldn't get it out. Kissick's there and trying to finish that job. And sits in and out offside possibly, or in the bench. Just a one-goal game halfway through the game here.
Hi, Mom. Like to say hi to my mom? Yeah.
Pass taken away. Beauchamp shovels it towards Hart.
Let's go, Cole! Come on, buddy!
Martin picks it up. Fires it. Over the net. Held in by Barrick. Martin picks it up again. He's bodied. No call.
Body back!
Picked up by Martin. Trying to play it forward. Beauchamp has it. Plays it nicely over to Case Hart. Puck comes loose. Americans pick it up. Driving across the blue line. Pass comes out front. Shot held off. And now picked up by Barrick. Barrick going for a skate. Puts it over to the middle. Beauchamp pokes the puck free, trying to play it forward. And nobody could pick up that pass. The Americans retreat around the back of the net. Held off by Porcelato there. Puck springs loose though from the zone. And it's back for Gordon. Pass to the far side. Americans get on the attack here, cutting across the blue line. Held off by Barrick. Now there's a shot. And scores.
Get it back, Trill! Go, Trill, you got this! Get it back, boys!
Puck back for Morrow. Morrow plays it over to Brooks Gullyman. Gullyman flings it towards the net and it rolls into the glove. There's a big rebound there. Held off. Brooks gets it. Shot. Held off by the defender. And Tri-City make their way out with it. Good back check there by Borden. And Porcelato holds off the attack also. But the puck comes loose. High slot for the Tri-Cities. And back around the back of the net for Porcelato. On the back of the net, Americans gather it up. Pass comes out for the blue line. Held in by Robinson. And back the other way. Tri-City Americans on the attack. And that attack is held off. The puck comes loose for Larada. Now Kissick picks it up on the far side. Cuts around his man at the red line. The puck taken away. And Kissick getting back in there. And the puck around the back of the net. Halifax. Pass to the far side. Makes it through to Kissick. But he just came off of his stick awkwardly. He couldn't send it. Now back on the attack for the Americans as they cut in wide. Pass comes, or the shot comes in. Now it's blocked. Picked up by Robinson. Robinson trying to fire it deep. Halifax steering around his man. He's tripped up. No call. Oh no, he did see it. Trail go back on the power play here.
Let's go, boys. Battle for it. Let's go, Black.
Yeah, Trill!
Win your battles, boys. Come on.
Got this, Byron. Get back.
Martin chips it over to the far side, and that's taken away and driven down deep by the Americans into Trail territory. Foot race for the puck. Tri-Cities get to it first. Plays it out front. That pass is blocked by Martin, and he'll steer the other way with it.
All right.
Martin cuts across the blue line. Martin plays it out front. Shot, scores! Case Hart picks up a great pass there by Martin. And Trail are effective on this power play to make it a one-goal game.
Out of way, boys.
Do it again.
Did they just change goalies? Yeah, they did.
Did they?
Yeah.
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, because it's half this weekend.
Case Hart with it now. Cutting in, high slot. Overhandles it last moment. Tri-Cities take it away. And trying to make their way out with it. And they fire it in deep. Should be icing if it makes it. Won't make it. Picked up by Barrick. Played up off the wall to Beauchamp. Flicked back in by the Americans. Puck's in the corner. Battling for it now is Barrick and Martin. Puck comes loose around the back of the net. Barrick pokes it free for Jenner, who plays it up off the wall, trying to find Case Hart. Americans drive it back in, picked up by Jenner around the back of the net. Is going to rifle it off over to Beauchamp, and Beauchamp gets it out. Now Martin contesting. Pass comes up high off the glass, driven into trail territory once more. Jenner will chase it down. Puck's on the back of the net. Jenner looking for an outlet. Picked up by Jenner and played off the wall and deep. Pass taken away by Portulato. Portulato looking out front. Oh, and he couldn't get a shot off. Borden with a golden opportunity there to get back on even terms. Now Tri-Cities on the attack. Barrick gets in there digging for that puck. Gets it loose. Not twice, but 3 times. Puck comes back to the blue line, held in by Tri-Cities. Shot wide of the net. Borden in the corner. And picked up now by Jenner, who fires it in deep. American with a headman pass. Trying to get on the attack. Taken away now by Jenner. And run into trouble there at the red line. And back the other way, picked up by Borden. Borden fires it in deep. Pucks are on the back of the net. Portulato's there all alone. Lorata comes off the bench. Americans stepping through. And looking dangerous here is this number 80 player who's really good. With the puck, shot blocked. Redirected into the corner. Now the puck comes loose. Lorata pokes it. Puck back for Robinson. Robinson plays it up off the wall, but it's held in. Shot comes towards Brinson, catches him going the wrong way, and almost find that open net. Now picked up by Kissick. Kissick plays it forward, trying to find Halifax. Held up at the blue line. Puck still in trail zone, up against the wall. And the puck makes its way into the corner. Back up the wall to the blue liner. And he fires it back into the corner. Attempt is taken away by Kissick. But the puck finds the Tri-Cities stick. Rolls into the slot. Shot attempt. Fanned on it. Another shot held off. And there's a rebound that finds the back of the net for the Americans. Off the draw, comes through the neutral zone. The Americans have possession. Martin gets the puck loose. Coming in on the attack with Case Hart, driving wide. Shot, oh, the pass, just kicked out. Beauchamp with the rebound. He couldn't put it on net. Now it's held off by the Americans. They play it up off the wall. Good back check there forecheck there by Beauchamp to get the puck loose. Now Jenner on a one-on-one battle gets that puck loose. And played back here to the wall. Beauchamp digging for it. Pass comes to the high slot. Shot blocked by Martin. Held off by Jenner. And he couldn't get around his man now to spring himself. Puck in the corner on the back of the net with the Americans. Makes a nice move to get around his man. Tried to play it out front. High slot. Shot comes in. Scores. Final 20 minutes. For a total 180 minutes of hockey played here this weekend out in Tri-Cities. Trail putting on a good battle here to the end of the weekend. Americans with possession. Pass won't connect. Morrow picks it up, plays it up off the wall. Tri-Cities fires it right back in. And they have possession 3-on-2 coming back to the wing attack. Pass held off, picked up by Gullyman. Gullyman tries to flick it forward for Portolato. And taken away. Gullyman gets rid of it into the neutral zone. Fired back into the far corner. Morrow chases it down. Morrow plays it up off the wall to Borden. Borden turns with it quickly. Puck rolls to Halifax. Plays it up the wall to himself. It's a 2-on-2 opportunity here. Halifax driving wide. He's got to step on his man. Halifax cuts in. Around the back of the net. Plays it to Gullyman. Shot taken away. Back to Halifax in the corner. Plays it back to the blue line. Shot comes in. Held off. There's a big rebound. Almost pokes it in. For Gullyman, who was on the doorstep. Face-off drawn for Halifax. Turns with it. Halifax, dipsy doodling. Ben gets tripped. Draws a penalty. Around the back of the net. Kissick puts it up front. Shot just directed wide by the keeper. And Trail will go back on the power play. Loading up on the power play here. Played over into the corner. Lorada's going to chase it down. Puck comes back to the blue line and out. Puck left for Jenner. Plays it up off the wall to Hart. Headman pass to Halifax. Just misses the mark. And it's directed back into Trail territory. Jenner going to try the other side now to Lorada. Lorada puts it over to Martin. Martin skating it in. Comes across the blue line. Being patient, setting things up. Case Hart plays off to the far side to Halifax. Halifax tries to play it into the middle. Pass is taken away. Flicked up off the boards, but not out as Martin gets there. He shovels it on the backhand into the players' bench. Face-off drawn around the back of the net. Tri-Cities pick it up, fire it up off the wall. And the puck makes its way out of the zone. Puck taken away now. Jenner picks it up. Graydon Jenner comes in offside. Americans pick it up here with 54 seconds remaining in the power play for Trail. Back for Martin. Martin picks it up in his own zone, getting fired up through the neutral zone. Cuts wide with it. And across on the attack, hits the brakes. They get organized here again. Picked up by Jenner, who plays it in. Martin plays it to the high slot. Puck taken away. The Americans have it now. And they fire it, trying to get a headman pass there to spring them on a breakaway. Halifax is tripped up. Another penalty. Now on the blue line, picked up by Trail. Halifax driving wide with it. He's in the high slot. Delayed penalty. Pass off to the far side. Case Hart couldn't get the shot off. And the Americans will touch up for the tripping penalty. So Trail with another opportunity here on a 5-on-3 for a short 15 seconds. Quick 5-on-3 here for Trail. Down 3 goals, 16:50 remaining in the game. Face-off drawn back to Robinson. Robinson releases. Shots blocked. Puck's in the corner for Gullyman. Puck comes back up off the wall for Porcelato. Porcelato trying to cut around his man through the high slot. Puck taken away. Robinson off his wall. Picks it up, fires it in deep. Borden chasing it down. Tries to angle his man off the puck. The Tri-City Americans fire. Oh, and Gullyman picks up the fumbled puck. Around the back of the net. Plays it out front. No shot. Motions running here a little bit as Gullyman definitely took a hit right in the numbers there from behind. No call on the penalty, or no call on the play, and obviously
Open your eyes. These guys know it too. The joke down here, these referees.
Jenner gets rid of it. Case Hart in there, trying to take away the passing lane. Puck comes to neutral zone for Jenner. Jenner plays it high off the glass and in deep. Americans trying to make their way out with it. Pass comes through the head man. Halifax, good back check there. Hold off the shot. Comes in. Brinson gloves it. Keeps it away. Face-off drawn back to the blue line, goes D to D. Shot rolls wide of the net. Puck comes out to the blue paint. Brinson has it. And a whistle blown as he lost vision of it. Robinson with the puck in the corner. He's getting picked. And now Barrick will pick it up. Forced into the corner with the puck. Now for Robinson. Lorado picks it up. He's got him streaking on the far side. Pass won't connect to Kissick. Back to even strength here. Robinson fires it in. Tri-City Americans have it. Going D to D. Headman pass taken away by Robinson. Steps across the blue line with it. Fires it on net. Taken away by the defender. Puck's on the back of the net with the defender. Pass just skips free. Halifax picks it up in the neutral zone. He's got his feet moving, trying to get on the attack. Here comes Halifax. Cuts in. Halifax shot. Gloved down by the keeper. Tri-Cities with it around the back of the net. Puck still in the Tri-Cities territory here. Goleman tried to scoop it up. Fired in around the back of the net. Goleman driving wide with it. Fires it in deep. Porcello going to chase it down. He should get there first, and he does. Porcello plays on the backhand to Lee. Lee on the blue line. The goalieman shoots. Puts it just over the bar. Robinson steps up off the line to hold it. Held in by Porcello. And pressure relieved to the Americans. A good back check there by the black shirts. Keep off a attempt. Morrow plays it to Borden. And a delayed tripping penalty here at Trail. Shot stopped by Brinson. There's a big rebound there. Pass comes out through the slot. There's a wide open man. Comes back to the blue line. Passed in around the back of the net. Barrick plays it off the backhand to Jenner, and he's got some space to get it out of here. Jenner flicks it out on the backhand and relieves the pressure as the puck rolls deep on the keeper. Picked up by the Americans. Making his way out with it. Trying to get on this attack here, and that's Case Hart with a good check there. Puck now. Flung back out by Hart. Held up at the blue line. Halifax fires it out on the backhand. Rink-wide pass. Held off by Jenner at the blue line. And Jenner pokes it to Halifax, who flings it high up off the glass and deep into American territory. 10:31 remaining in the game. And 50 seconds on the clock for that infraction to Martin. Tri-Cities gathered up. And the Americans cut wide with it here. Beauchamp driving his man wide. Pokes his man off the puck. Pass left up off the half wall here for the Americans. On the attack. Puck comes loose. Beauchamp pokes it free, and it's chipped over to the far side by Tri-Cities. Jenner swipes at it and misses. Steps around Barrick. Shot. Scores.
Man on!
Pass to Kissick on the far side. Kissick is trying to send Halifax. He's taken down off the puck. And Tri-Cities coming offside. And Kissick in some discomfort there.
Let's go, boys. Lots of time. Let's go.
Puck rolls to the far side here. Picked up by Cole Beauchamp. Beauchamp going for a skate. He's bodied into the boards. I don't know, these referees are on and off with their body checking calls. Hopefully the boys can keep it clean here for the final 8 minutes. That's a tripping. Robinson. Puck comes back into the middle here. Beauchamp has it. Leaves it for Jenner. Jenner, nice little pass to Hart. Hart tries to drip it around. Pass comes in. There's a free puck. Shot goes right through the blue paint. Now Beauchamp turning with it. Here comes Cole. Nice little shot there. Oh, and just left for... Pass left for Martin, and a one-timer just kicked away by the keeper. Jenner with it. Firing it on net. Glove down.
Out away, Black. Let's go, Black, hard as you can, boys.
Puck drawn back. Robinson fires it. Rolls into the logo. There's a big rebound kept away and fired out by Tri-Cities. And they're making their way through here. Picked off. Picked up by Case Hart. Hart across the blue line. Cutting into the high slot. Hart looks like he wants to shoot. He does. It's blocked. And now, cutting through with the puck. The Tri-Cities. Fired in now. Jenner picks it up off the wall. Jenner plays it off to the far side. Beauchamp picks it up. Beauchamp plays it to Case Hart. Case Hart with a nice one-touch pass to Martin. Martin fires it. Glove down by the keeper. They're not going to beat him from there. And boys need to get a little more creative here. With 7:19 remaining in the game. Down 4. Which is better than being down 8. So a little better showing here for the Junior Smokies. Face off one by Porcelato. Shot comes in. It's just fans on it there from Borden. And now the shoot attempt out is held up by Barrick and fired back in by Barrick. Americans gather it up. Borden takes away that shootout attempt. Comes back to the blue line for Barrick. Barrick has a look. Fires it on net. That rolls right into the pads of the defender, who is able to get it to the blue line. Held in by Lee. And he wasn't sure. Now Gullyman pokes it in deep. Americans have it. And the shootout attempt blocked by Lee. Lee having a look. Plays it up off the wall to Gullyman. Gullyman tried to make a quick pass, but fanned on it, and it's back the other way here. Tri-City Americans getting on the counterattack shorthanded. Barrick gets a stick on it. Driving his man wide. Trying to cut through in the middle. Held off by Tad Lee. puck comes loose of the zone here with 3 seconds remaining in that power play. And that'll end it. Back to even strength here with 6:24 remaining in the game. Picked up by Barrick. Barrick plays it forward to Gullyman, who leaves it for Porchelato. Porchelato muscled down off the puck. And it looks like it will actually draw a penalty for hooking. Trail with lots of opportunities here on the power play. Murata trying to cut through with it, but he's picked off, and the puck chipped into Trail territory. Picked up by Robinson, who plays it up off the wall with a no-looker. Pass goes through everybody. Kissick chasing it down, and fired back down deep by the Americans. Jenner, and on the back of the net. Plays it to Larada. Larada plays it forward for Halifax, who's got a lane, but he's just angled off the puck. Puck comes free for Larada now. Larada cutting wide with it. He's in the corner. Larada changes lanes. Pass comes to the far side for Jenner. Jenner's shot. Redirected towards the net. Held off by the keeper, and a rebound by Kissick. Wouldn't find the back of the net. 5:25 remaining in the game. Puck sprung loose into neutral zone. Kissick chases it down. Kissick plays it up off the wall into the neutral zone. Gathered up by the Tri-City Americans. Fire it right back for Morrow. Morrow tries to play it forward for Kissick. Pass won't connect. Played back in by the Americans. Now battling for it up against the wall here is Morrow. Around the back of the net. 45 seconds remaining in the power play. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the game. It's Jenner trying to skate out with it. He's held off. Larada picks it up. Gets around his man. He's got two guys far side. Larada plays it in to the corner for Kissick to chase down. Americans pick it up. Picked up by Halifax. Halifax trying to play it to Kissick. Played up off the wall by the Americans. Back for Robinson. Robinson stumbles on it, and it's kicked out by the Americans. Back the other way. Fired in deep for Martin. Martin changes ways and cuts through the neutral zone. Martin with a slap shot. Couldn't get a tee up that he wanted on it. Now it's played around the back of the net. Picked up by Kissick, who leaves it for Martin. Martin press it out front. Nobody can get a paddle on it. It's a breakaway attempt here the other way. Jenner's got his feet moving, though. Jenner holds him off the shot. Kissick plays it forward for Martin. Wasn't quite expecting that pass so quickly now, and it's way offside here for Tri-Cities. .349 remaining in the total 180 minutes of hockey played at the Hapo Center. And then the Canadians will be getting on the highway to make the hoof back home. Played to Lee. Off the wall to Hart. Offside again. Lee has the puck. Plays it to Barrick. Barrick brings it up off the wall. Americans get there first. Played into the high slot. Taken away by Hart. Fired back in by the Americans. Now Lee. Played in deep. Americans have it. Played to the high slot. Pass just misses the mark. Shot comes in. Kicked away and held up by Brinson. Getting down to the last shifts here. Robinson driving out with it. Fires the puck in deep. Played up off the wall and out. Oh no, not out. Held up at the blue line there. Now it's out. Martin forcing his man off the puck. Picks it up, plays it on the backhand. Beauchamp trying to poke it free. And the Americans cut wide with it. Puck free now here for Robinson. Leaves it for Martin. Martin getting on the attack. Leaves it for Hart. Hart cuts through, high slot. Shot redirected. Martin has it now, plays it out front. Redirected around the back of the net. Beauchamp steals that puck. But he's able to scoop it back up and get rid of it into neutral zone for Morrow to fire it in. Puck held up at the blue line. Played back to Robinson, who has it in his skates. Looking for an outlet. Plays it to the middle here for Martin, who slaps that in deep. 2:04 remaining in the game. Second best all around here for the Canadian crew. As heading home with silver medals. Minute 40. Puck played free for Jenner. Jenner held off. Shootout attempt. Gullyman battling for it. Puck comes loose now for Lee in trail territory. He's looking for an outlet on the far side. Pass comes to Portolato, who chips that into the neutral zone. Picked up by the Americans. Shot. Brinson saves it. Picked up by Lee. Headman to Gullyman, trying to poke it free to Portolato. Chipped free by Lee. 60 seconds. Played up off the wall. Lee forced off the puck down low. Jenner pokes it loose into the corner. Tri-City Americans get it back to the D-man. Fired over to the far side. Pass doesn't connect. 37 seconds. Pass taken away by Borden. Borden picks it up now. Scoots it up off the wall, trying to find Portolato. Pass was too far for him. And now the Americans have it. Cutting through now. Held off the puck by Jenner and Halifax collectively. But the American player still has it in the corner now. 8 seconds. Lee trying to force his man off the puck. Shot comes in over the bar, and that's going to end the game and the weekend.